Oh, hey, sorry, I didn't see you there. So I hear you want to learn a little bit about the flipped classroom today. Well, I'm going to teach you anyway, but essentially what we're going to learn today is just what we're doing here in PE and potentially how you could implement this within your own classrooms. Right, for those of you that don't know where the flipped classroom model came from, it originated from two science teachers in Colorado who decided to upload their videos and their PowerPoints to the internet, which allowed for those that were absent to catch up and also allowing for more one-on-one classroom instruction and collaborative work. This has flipped the traditional method of learning in the classroom and application at home. It has also branched off into such organisations as the Khan Academy and also now in classrooms around the world. So how can I flip a classroom, you ask? Well, let me show you.
Students learn through the use of personalised videos that could involve student work or teacher guidance. These can be used to learn equations, facts or knowledge, but are recommended to be between 5 and 7 minutes to maintain student concentration. Another way is to set readings linked to the classroom content. This maximises learning time within the classroom and provides enhanced application time. And finally, allowing students to utilise their own devices encourages their personal engagement and autonomy.
So what are the advantages to this model? Well, firstly, students get the opportunity to learn at their own pace in their own place, which allows for meaningful and purposeful interactions with classroom content. Students also get the opportunity to engage with information in various ways through either the methods mentioned previously and then supplemented with applicational tasks or activities within school. The use of classroom time for contextualised activities enhances teacher-student interactions, and then there are increased opportunities for teacher intervention when knowledge is lacking in specific areas. Whilst talking about the role of the teacher, it also enhances the capacity for facilitation as opposed to direction, allowing for responsibility to be fostered and relationships to be enhanced. Last but not least, it's relevant and it's engaging for students, as it decreases class time spent on content delivery and its focus upon application and making links to students' personal context.
Right, it makes sense to relate this to the New Zealand curriculum as much as we can. Here are some quick fire ways in which how it relates to the key competencies. Number 1, managing self. Students are expected to do some work in their own time, therefore requiring them to manage time and learning spaces. Number 2, using language, symbols and text.
Good one, text.
Through the use of student devices and relevant resources, students are regularly engaging in subject-specific content. Number 3, relating to others. Having completed individual learning tasks, students are expected to work in groups in order to complete applicational tasks and higher-order thinking activities. This encompasses number 4, thinking, where tasks are not only linked to assessment criteria, but also related back to the student's personal context. And lastly, participating and contributing, where students participate through individual tasks and they contribute during group activities.
With all things new, we have been presented with some challenges this year as we implemented this model. We purposely use the word challenges over negatives because we genuinely believe that these can be both adapted and managed to ensure ongoing student success. The major challenges we have faced this year include initially the setup and recording of personalised videos. The primary challenge was time, as it was a new learning experience for us as teachers, and the fact that every time you made a mistake, you had to start again.
Oi, did you just say fat or fact?
I hate this thing. Sorry about that. Another challenge that we've faced this year is that some students fail to take responsibility for their own learning. This has been observed through a lack of work completion and the lack of base knowledge when entering the classroom. We have since identified various methods to increase work completion through explicitly teaching students the skill of self-responsibility and finding alternate times and ways to complete tasks. Oh hey, I've just been busy making a flip lesson for us all to do, so how about we check it out?
Oh, hello, how are you? Hey, I'm Ken. Welcome to my first flip lesson on basic anatomy. Today, I'm going to teach you 2 things. The first thing is I'm going to teach you 4 major muscles in the human body. And secondly, I want you to try and remember a real easy way on how we're going to remember where they are, right? Alright, let's get to it. First one, we're going to do the trapezius. The trapezius is up here on the top of your back. Alright, the second
muscle in the body is the triceps. The triceps go on the back of your arm. Now as you notice, they both begin with T, and we're going to remember those because they're on the top half of the body. Alright, the second part, we're going to get gastrocnemius. This is the third muscle. This here is another name for your calf muscle, and it goes down here on the back of your leg. And then the last muscle today is the good old gluteus maximus. That's another name for your bum. Alright, now you'll notice that they both begin with G, and they're going to be remembered pretty much because they're closer to the ground. Alright, hopefully you remember this. G, closer to the ground. T, closer to the top. G and T. Alright, just like gifted and talented, or two, good old gin and tonic, eh? I know a few of you love that. Well, that's the end of my lesson. Alright, I hope you learnt lots, and we'll see you later, eh? Ka kite anō!